Yes, ladies and gentlemen, UFC 260. We have a new heavyweight champion of the world by the name of Francis the Predator Ngannou.
Ngannou.
Straight out of Batier, Cameroon. Félicitations, mon ami, all my mon amis in the French community, man. Shout out to you.
Show there.
Yeah. Moi, je m'appelle Jibril, moi, comprends français, petit. Tu es la, mon ami, ni, what's your name?
You don't know my name? Farouk?
No, you introduce yourself in French, bro.
Congratulations to Ngannou, to all our French people out there.
Yo, Farouk.
Congrats to them.
You m'appelle Farouk.
Let me do the French. Let me just do the French. Felicitations, Francis Ngannou, Francais, Cameroon, Francais, France, all of them are France.
Well,
congrats.
well, yeah. Straight out of UFC 260. As you can see, my eyes, I'm really sleepy. Although well, anyways, it's all right. Farouk is here, but
here, and the show must go on.
Yeah, it must go on. Yo, Farouk. First of all, what a KO, man! What a KO!
Yeah, fantastic KO. Like seeing Stipe fall down, it was kind of heartbreaking to see Stipe go down that way. He's like one of the nicest guys out there, calm-headed guy. He doesn't brag. He just go there, do his job, and go home. So for some reason, he's not a favorite. I don't know why, but we saw a reason why he wasn't favorite this time around. Ngannou came up with a perfect plan. He was focused, patient, precise, and he got the job done.
Wow. So yes, indeed. Just as we do here at half, we're going to break the fight down from round 1 to round 2 to eventually the KO. So straight out of the bat, Francis Ngannou came out with 2 of his coaches, and Derek and Eric, plus his wrestling coach Kamaru Usman. Well, we had that going on. They came out bouncing to a hip hop record. Yeah. So yeah, it looked cool. It was calm and cold. And then Stipe came out to I think Machine Gun Kelly's song, and Machine Gun Kelly was in the audience. Regular Stipe, humble Stipe. Yeah, it all looked good, but the nerves only started to kick in after Bruce Buffer did the announcement to me, man. How did you feel? How did you feel after the announcement of the fight?
Just so excited, like I just want to see what happened. Like let's see KO. No, it was that tension. But I don't know, for some reason, well, Nigerians, I don't know, but for Stipe fight, I'm more excited. I am expecting the victory. When I'm watching Usman and Adesanya fight, I'm always shaking. Like, I don't know, but Stipe, I have that confidence. Let's just wait and see now. KO is coming. I had that confidence throughout yesterday.
So, my brother, basically what you are saying is whenever Israel and Kamaru fight, you're always 50-50 into it.
50. You know what happened? I feel like the belt is leaving us. Sometimes I have that fear that this belt so maybe that's the reason.
Oh, okay. When you look at it through that angle, I understand, because if Kamaru Usman and Israel fight, the belt is on the line, and now Ngannou coming in, he's more winning than actually losing. So I understand. I understand what you mean. Yeah. Well, so let's talk about the first round. The first round went like a breeze for us, we the Ngannou fans. I'm pretty sure if you are a Stipe fan, you'll be nervous with that first round, with seeing how Ngannou came in calm. Normally he just starts swinging, just like his last fight with Rosenstrike. He starts swinging, but we saw Ngannou just taking two shots, one to left, right, and step back.
Very patient.
Right, step back. We saw him catch Stipe one in the head. And Stipe was kind of dazed, boy. Yeah, Stipe is a tough guy. But the biggest talking point was the wrestling. Stipe shot for a single leg, but Ngannou kind of pushed the head down, and walked his way to the back.
Yeah.
And he did it. What's fascinating about it is he didn't only stop the takedown, but
Yeah.
he punished Stipe for that.
Stipe for that.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he hit a couple of shots,
Yeah.
and what that does to a fighter is, okay, I'm not going for that takedown
Again.
anymore. But here's the thing. People would say it's a basic skill in MMA. You are supposed to, there's nothing fascinating about that. I'll tell you this. What I find fascinating about that is the fact that just a couple of years ago, Ngannou knew nothing about the ground
MMA.
game.
Yeah.
He was a
Even MMA
boxer.
as a whole. Yeah.
Yeah, he was a boxer. Even when he fought Stipe Miocic, he still felt like he was a boxer. So for you, in the space of 2.5 years, for you to be able to add that repertoire in your skill set, for you to be able to stuff a takedown and then punish your opponent for daring to take you down, and that's, we have to give kudos to whoever coached, whoever added that to his skill set. So what do you think about the improved wrestling by Ngannou?
Awesome improvement. Awesome. I was very, very impressed in that. And you know, at some point, I don't know if you felt that way. I thought the fight would be over because Ngannou, like you said, didn't only stop the takedown, but rotate the whole move. I was landing some heavy strikes, heavy shots. Kudos to Hamdin as well for letting the fight goes on. Like one of the best referee out there. So it was okay. He let the fight proceed, and also, like I say, credit to Stipe as well. That guy has a massive rock chin. His chin is just so good. Like he had so much shots and he kept on going.
Yeah. So also in the first round, we saw something that we don't really usually see. Okay, so Ngannou determined how the fight was going to go. He was sort of like the big boy in the cage, you know, like he was dictating and he was taking breaks. You understand? He was taking breaks. He was pacing himself, something that we're not used to see. I pretty much, I would say, like sort of that's like the Kamaru influence. In the first round, he was like pacing. Okay, a bit of action and then we rest. A bit of action and then we rest.
He was getting. I don't know if you noticed, he was breathing from his mouth at some point in time in the first round. I got scared there as well. I thought, is Ngannou getting tired already? And I don't know if you noticed another thing. If to my own belief, I feel the Stipe team pushed him into trouble. They told you after the first round, go after Ngannou. I felt Stipe was playing, like you said earlier, he was playing the same card, the same game plan as the previous fight. Get Ngannou tired and then jump on this guy, which he did for the first round. But the team we're seeing. Okay, make your point. Let me know.
We have not gotten to the second round. We are still in the first round. That's what I'm trying to say. I understand what you were saying. You were trying to explain that the coaches after the first round, the advice they gave Stipe was to be a bit more aggressive and take it to Francis. So in our pre-match show, we spoke about what the strategy for Stipe is going to be. Ideally, Stipe came in very light, lighter than what he weighed when he fought Ngannou first. So he came in very light, and Ngannou came in the same way. So Ngannou is heavier than Stipe, but a body with such muscle needs oxygen, they say. So, which means that if Ngannou doesn't pace himself, he's going to get tired soon. And for somebody as big as that to go 25 rounds, it's going to take a lot of air out of somebody, you understand? So ideally, what Stipe is supposed to do is to try to survive the first early rounds, the first and second and third round before the championship rounds, before he starts to work, you understand? So that was his plan. But you could say it worked for him in the first round because he took minimum damage in the first round, went to the second round, and that's when everything happened. So well, I think we're done with the first with the first round. So why don't you hit us up with what happened in the second round?
So the second round, going to the break, that's where the coaches of Stipe advised him to be aggressive, go forward, let this guy gain respect, let him gain your respect, show him you can punch as well. So, and which I think if the fight went the other way, we'll not be saying what we're saying now, but because Stipe is on the losing end, we're now identifying as one of the effect, the downfall to his fight, to his plan, or to the fight as a whole for Stipe. So the coaches want Stipe to try to push Ngannou backward. You get the point? So that you don't take so, because from the way Ngannou was going, Ngannou was already for, like you said, 25 minutes. I'll be punching this guy till he's tired, till he's out. then I'll destroy him. I don't mind if we fight go to the 5th round or 4th round. So Stipe coaches they don't want that to happen. They want him to attack now, show him that you are there. You're not just here to take this beating, which backfire. And Stipe did it so much. So going to the second round, like you said, Stipe started coming forward, trying to trade punches with Ngannou, which is a wrong idea for any fighter to do. We've seen that in the past. He happened to Rosen strike early in the fight. But he was able to land 1 or 2 jabs, able to land 1 or 2 shots, and he felt comfortable there. Francis Ngannou was able to take those shots, and before we know it, he landed some heavy strikes, heavy shots, and Stipe was almost falling down, was looking for help, was trying to survive on the cage. Yeah. And he still came back trying to trade again with Ngannou, and that was where the finish.
Okay, so landed. Yeah, sorry to talk over you. So no problem. I saw a show recently before this fight, the pre-show. There's this guy Greg Hardy, one of the contenders in the heavyweight. He was talking about it was Walt Harris. Walt Harris was talking about how to fight and how not to fight against Ngannou. And one of the things he stressed was you shouldn't stand and exchange strikes with Ngannou because you would suffer. You understand? Yeah. So he was talking about the ideal way to fight him is to get out of the way. Get out of the way. That means you have to be busy with your footwork. You understand? You have to sway, move, change angles. Because when you stay in a straight line, Ngannou is coming for your head. You understand? And him with people always crediting his power instead of them to credit his technical ability of finding a shot. Because he actually looks for a shot. He actually walks the angles for his shot. Because if you could, the shot that took DC down, the shot that took Stipe down was a well-timed left hook, right? He went strong with an uppercut and then came up, which Stipe didn't see at all. So explaining how the scenario went, how the fight ended, was he got down from a shot. Ngannou rushed him. You understand? Land a couple of strikes. Yeah. But he got back up and remembered that I'm supposed to take this thing slowly. Remember, don't empty your gas tank. So as he was in the process of withdrawing, then Stipe came in with a right hook. And then when Stipe realized he has clinched Ngannou and he saw Ngannou withdrawing, then he thought, I got him hurt.
Yeah.
And Ngannou was just withdrawing to keep his energy, but then Stipe literally just walked into the right hook. And that was what made him have those spaghetti legs that made him go out like that. And I thought the last strike was not necessary, but what would Masvidal say?
It's super necessary.
Yeah.
Super necessary, yeah.
He would say super necessary.
If the ref don't pull me off, according to them, I'm not going to stop punching.
So yeah, that was a very beautiful performance, and we could see Kamaru Usman alongside Eric and
awesome moments. African brothers. It's not a celebration. The one on UFC page, like the hug, like Ngannou went directly to Usman to hug him, like even during the post-fight interview, he said Usman was just saying, "Be patient, calm down," throughout the fight. So Usman, he knows the benefit of having Usman by his side in that fight. So
yeah, it was
African brothers together, unite.
It was a beautiful thing. I would not tell you that I had tears in my eye because I didn't, but maybe I did. I'm not saying I did, but it was a beautiful moment. Well, also we saw clips of Easy and his family watching the fight, and it was something beautiful. And there was also a clip of a little event they did back in Batie in Cameroon, where the whole community, they were doing Owambe. They had their tents, they had their alcohol and the music and a big screen. Yeah, it was all beautiful. I'm not sure. I don't know if they'll get into trouble with Super Sport, but anyways,
I don't think so. For this for this event, they're going to let it slide because they know it's like promoting the sport and it's a big one for Ngannou. For his sake, nothing. I don't think no.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was 4 a.m. in Cameroon. In West Africa, it was 4 a.m. So imagine
same time here as well.
Staying up. Well, yeah. Well, who cares about us? It's a weekend, eh?
Yeah. Kind of.
So yeah. I guess we have covered that. All right,
Yep.
all right.
Come on, African.